Yeah, so then I was like, why would you even need pants? You know?
Well, I mean, I say that all the time with my second job.
Right? Oh, hey, the stream's live. Hey, everybody. Welcome to
Hello.
welcome to our first Wednesday game night. We had an interesting shift in schedule this week, and so we are playing on a night that may bring some other people in who weren't able to make our Thursday and Friday streams. I hope you all are doing great tonight. I see SD and Minty and Suki the Knit Pickle in chat. Oh, why do we need pants? Where we're going, we don't need pants. So,
Never.
I don't know about you guys, but it was a long, cold, rainy day today, and I spent most of it running errands and buying a 3-foot-tall animatronic horse off of Facebook Marketplace. So now it is nice to be warm and dry and cozy and fed and spending my evening with all of you.
I second that because work at the college, it was cold today. We were doing reclining poses, so the space heater was so needed today, and now I'm in warm clothing.
Isn't that just so nice though when you've been so cold and then you can just get your body temperature back to normal?
Yeah. I immediately made a hot chocolate when I got home with the Garrus mug you got me for Christmas a year or two ago.
Oh, yay! How you doing on hot chocolate?
I'm slowly still getting through that massive supply you sent me.
Yeah, so backstory, I ordered like a box of hot chocolate packets to send to Allie for, I think, Christmas. And Walmart brought me like 6 boxes of like many packets. So it was a pretty automatic stash there. But all right, so last time we had a little technical logistical snafu, and I promised Allie that we would start tonight with bracketeering, which we have played once before and which has been really funny. I have liked that a lot. This is probably up there as one of my favorite of the Jackbox games. And we will have that code for you in just a second. Oh, I forgot it abbreviates my name that way. It's not on purpose. I promise.
Oh, you know what's really funny now that you mention that? While I was watching the Phoenix Wright anime, there is a bank in the background, and it's called Jew Bank. Like, that's the sign they have on the building, and I immediately thought of this.
Oh gosh. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see it because I think our head's covered up, but it has abbreviated my name to JEW. So and second of all, that reference in Phoenix, right? That was not okay of them. I don't want to condone. We don't want to condone stereotyping.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they probably just did not know what they were putting up there. They might have thought about writing the word jewel instead, and that's just kind of what happened. I have no idea how to explain it away, but it is one of those things where I noticed it, and I can't unnotice it now.
I get you. And with Phoenix Wright in particular, you have a cultural barrier, language barrier, things that get confused in translation. But in any event, we do not condone stereotyping unless we're stereotyping ourselves.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Now I get to try and figure out who these 3-letter people are. We got Dre, who I think is SD. We've got Jack, who I believe is Suki, and All, which I believe is Allie.
I am everything, anywhere, all at once.
Oh, if I could make a Dr. Dre reference, I would, but my brain just kind of fizzled out for a little bit.
The struggle bus is real tonight, guys.
It's super real. We're both dragging pretty heavy, but it's a great night just to chill and have fun. So let's give just a couple more seconds here, see if anyone comes in. Allie, would you like to explain how we play?
Yeah, so bracketeering is kind of a lot like sports brackets, where you've got teams that are lined up and play together, and the winners of those, games go on to the next round, and the others get eliminated. And they keep doing that until they're down to the last two and they face off. We'll be basically answering really, really weird questions.
So it's got a little bit of a quiplash feel to it, I'd say. Kind of that unexpected, player submission quality. And I don't even remember what had me laughing so hard last time. I'll have to go back and watch. But it's just like sports ball, which is sports, any of them. Even if it has a hockey puck, it's still sports ball to me. Allie, don't tell your mom I said that.
Well, you just told her, because I know she's listening downstairs.
Gosh, I can hear it from here. Sorry, Mama Gail. So, all right, let's go ahead and get started. And they will also give us some instructions on screen. But if you have any questions,
we've got
feel free
big
to
fun
ask.
waiting to be unleashed. We'll be posing some of life's most important questions.
3, 2,
Your
1.
answers will be paired off in a no-holds-barred tournament. And your votes will determine which
That actually
answers
sounds like a really
advance in the
fun
bracket.
round.
As we whittle down to our championship winner, this is
Awesomest grandma.
bracketeering.
Best
I'm sending the
grandma
topic
name.
of our first bracket to your devices now.
I think, Blake, we
The
talked about
modern
Granny
movie
Smith
most
last
deserving
time,
of being
didn't we?
mocked on Mystery Science Theater 3000.
I cannot remember.
Enter your answers
Probably
now.
It sounds like
You're
something
all
we
going to write
did.
2 of your best answers. If one of them wins the whole bracket, you'll be rolling in cash.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Need to learn how to type again.
Gotta remember what modern
I may have to clarify
things are.
my terrible.
By
Terrible
the way, you can
stuff.
join the audience and play along by going to jackbox.tv and entering the room code. Time's running out.
Oh, I guess when you only have so many people, they have you put in multiple answers. That makes a lot of sense.
Your answers are being paired off into one-on-one matchups. That means it's time to sidle up to the prediction table. On your device,
hi,
you'll see
Aaron.
one of the upcoming matchups
Hi,
for this
Amanda,
bracket.
and hi, Aaron.
If you can predict the answer that will get the most votes, you could win some sizable bonus bucks.
Oh, some people spell just like me. I swear it's just this tablet and cold fingers.
The predictions are in. Let's dive into
Yeah,
our
I can
first
see where that would be
bracket.
a problem. Usually, if I'm struggling,
boy.
it's like the
Use your
buttons are
device to
too
vote on
small
which
and
you think
space
deserves
just
to win.
does not happen.
But don't forget, if you change your mind, you can change your vote.
So then I get random like,
Haven't been able to see the Barbie movie.
Well, go
yet.
ahead and kiss your sibling.
I haven't
because
seen
it's a
either
tie.
of these.
Show your support for your answer by tapping on your device as fast as you can.
Oh, tap. Tap. Not coordinated enough for this.
I didn't
tie
realize
is
there was a
broken.
tapping mechanic
I'm
involved
going
the
to
last
miss
time
the
we
tie
played.
times.
I don't remember.
Moving on
I've
to
heard good
our
things about
next
the Barbie
matchup.
movie, though.
This is why we do this,
I have
folks.
2.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad movie to be on Mystery Science Theater. 'Cause I think the commentary
This is
Just
true.
made it.
will just be really funny. And
I've
there is
heard that they
something-
still.
I don't condone
ahead.
gambling,
Go ahead.
but if you bet on this
No,
one,
you.
No,
paid
You.
off for you.
You.
I've heard that they still make like diss tracks that
Let's
you
see
can
what
like
tensions are
purchase
mounting
and
over
then
at
like
the Omega
watch.
Conference.
You like have it playing in the background while you're watching the movie related to it.
Okay, guys, that's supposed to be Twilight, but now it's Twilight.
Okay. Well, now that I know that that's what was intended, I can make my choice accordingly.
Yeah, I just
A regular
slipped a little bit.
juggernaut.
But sometimes even like if it's a movie that you love and it gets made fun of, sometimes that can still be really enjoyable.
And
You know,
now
like
our
it's even
last two
funnier
contenders face off.
when you have sort of like
Oh, yes.
like almost an inside joke feeling. Oh gosh, I would watch either of these. Be sort
I mean,
of,
I've
upset
shown
in the
you,
making.
like, some of Next Generation, but I haven't, like,
Hi-chi-ba.
shown you a lot of the Star Trek
No one
movies or
could have
anything
predicted
like
this
that.
one.
I probably haven't seen a whole
Before
lot
we
of
get
them
on to
myself.
round two, it's
So that
time
might
to make
be
another
interesting
prediction.
future fodder for us.
true.
Hey,
Aaron,
you got
I
a new
did mean the
matchup
blue
waiting
people
for you on your
one.
device. Predict the one you think is gonna
Oh,
win.
But I didn't have the typing capacity to type in anything further than Avatar. Movie. Oh.
The predictions are in. Let's jump back to our bracket for round two.
Oh, you know what? It would have been a great answer for this. I'm so mad we
Both of these
didn't, like,
answers
put that
barely made
in.
it past the first
What's
round,
that?
and one of them isn't making it to the
Galaxy
third round.
Quest.
Oh, Galaxy Quest makes fun of itself, though. You know?
Yeah, but it would have been a
Big
great
Daddy
answer.
likes.
Yes, I would watch it.
I mean, like, knowledge is knowing that Galaxy Quest is not a Star Trek
This
movie,
could
but
be the answer to
wisdom
beat,
is
but
knowing
let's
that
check
it's
out
the
the
best
competition.
Star Trek movie.
Absolutely.
Oh, it doesn't get more contentious than this.
Oh, I think the tapping
Keep
happens when we have a
circulating the
tie.
wins.
Oh, that makes more sense. I, like, keep looking at my tablet, like,
No
when do I gotta
surprises on
tap?
the
Yeah, I'm
prediction
I'm
front.
ready. I'm ready to do the tapping. And it's
And
just
now
not
the
happening.
final face-off. What is the modern-day movie most deserving of mockery on MST3K?
I think there's, like, a tapping mechanic in the second TKO game, now that I think about it.
That would make sense.
Because I think they try
Potential
and
winner
do,
starts to emerge.
like, set it up to be more like a side-scrolling, like, fighting game, so if you're tapping, it's kind of like,
We have our
Oh,
first
all like
winner.
Mortal
Yes.
Kombat looking, yeah.
yeah. Except with less fatalities.
Yeah.
Wow, what a bracket.
You know,
Let's see how the
that
scores shook
game,
out.
like, I mean, I know, early 90s, but that game terrified me as a young child. And I know nowadays, looking back at it, it's just so tame.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
It's time for the blind bracket. We'll start with just the category. Name any fictional character.
That's a
Go
very
ahead and write
Blind
the first thing that
bracket.
comes to mind. We'll see the
Any
real
fictional
bracket title after
character
you answer.
that, don't give me that sort of free reign.
It's so much free reign. I feel like I'm going to be really unoriginal here.
I think I'm gonna put something down just to make my mom laugh.
Time's running out.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness.
Let's see what this bracket is really about. The best name a tough guy could give his punching hand.
Oh,
I'm
good.
really,
Time to
really
get in those
curious about
predictions.
what the blind bracket question's gonna be.
Yeah.
Well, that
The
okay.
predictions are in. It's go
Voting
time.
against myself now, but yeah, both of those were pretty funny to me.
A clear favorite.
I don't want to influence the vote. I'm not going to say anything. In the name
That
of the
victory
moon.
will not require a recount, but I'm not allowed to talk about politics.
I will punish you. I will punch you. It's a punching question, right? In the name of the moon.
Ah,
Next up,
yeah, that makes more sense.
these answers faced
Oh,
off
the
last
difficult
year, but we'll
Ooh,
both be the same.
how could I choose between both of those things?
I know. Especially since you introduced me to Worf.
Pow!
I couldn't pick one. I couldn't. Like, how could I?
Let's see what's happening over on the other side of the bracket. This is a big one.
I wonder who the second one belongs to. I'll help you out.
I did hear Mom chuckle downstairs, so my plan worked.
Moving into overtime.
Does she have an
Tap on your device
objection?
as fast as you can to cheer for your answer.
It might.
Okay, tap, 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 everybody, tap, tap, tap. Tap, 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 tap,
I will say I did vote against myself because I read Falkor and I was like, well, absolutely, of course.
That tie went bye-bye. Finally, we can go on with our lives.
Oh, you know what would have been
Round out the
great?
bracket with this
Captain
vicious
Falcon,
matchup.
because he does Falcon punches.
Oh.
Oh, I missed an opportunity. Well, Legolas doesn't punch. He looks
That
pretty.
kind of
He
domination
shoots
is illegal in
bows.
some states.
Arrows with the bows.
Right. Yeah,
And where's
SD,
bows even?
those were both my answers, so I'm going against myself with
Before
this
we
one.
get on to round 2, it's time to make another prediction.
Oh, Sailor Moon versus Moon Dancer. Ooh.
The predictions are in.
Sailor Moon
Let's
Dancer.
jump back to our bracket for round 2.
I will admit that I used to write fan fiction where
It's a
Luna
bracket like this that
would
truly makes
become
this game
Sailor
the
Moon
sport of
Dancer.
kings.
That was definitely a high school me thing.
Aaron, how dare you not give your cats their dinner? What a cruel cat.
Right in the kisser.
You know, to be fair, we forgot to give Sophie her second breakfast this morning, so I'm not one to knock on Erin not
Well,
giving her
second
cats
breakfast,
dinner.
sure,
Just
but
one
what
match
about
away from our
11s?
finals.
I had to
Afternoon
explain
tea.
second breakfast to, like, Rex. He's like, what's second breakfast?
The
I'm like,
scales
oh,
are beginning
buddy.
to tip.
Just, it's lunch. Just, we're not gonna get into it.
I am
Technically,
on the edge
there's many throughout the day,
of...
but
What
yes.
a whirlwind!
SD
Oh,
says that,
SD.
yeah.
There's cash if you predicted
I
this
just
one.
read that. That's great. If you still
And
have the
now the
drawing, it would be
definitive
really
matchup.
cute if you could
What is
post
the
that
best
in
name for a
Facebook.
tough guy to give his punching hand?
Yeah, I'd like to see Sailor Moon Dancer too. Uh-oh.
Ooh. The Battle of Giants. Oh,
That
okay,
win's
it
gotta
went too
feel
fast for me to
good.
vote, so...
Thanks for your support.
To be fair, I was gonna go with Sailor Moon, so...
Oh,
Let's
there you
go back to that scoreboard.
Just went just a smidge too fast.
And now, for the bracket you've all
boy.
been waiting for, the triple blind
I do
bracket.
have the image on
This
DeviantArt.
bracket will
Oh,
change
it's been so
every
long since I've been to
single round.
DeviantArt.
Here's your
I
starting
forget
category.
it exists sometimes.
A first name you'd
Yeah,
like to have.
There's so much going
Yeah.
on.
Who knows what
But I
crazy twists and
lived
turns
there
this
in
bracket
the
will
early
take.
2000s.
Yeah, I think a lot of us lived on DeviantArt in the early 2000s.
First name you'd like to have. Would it be weird to like write my own name?
Time's running
I
out.
wrote some names. Speaking of which, the names I put down in there were the names of my OC Sailor Moon characters. So, this seems to be a reoccurring theme tonight.
Man, kids today don't know what they were missing.
DeviantArt before it became what
Let's
it
see
is
what
now.
we're dealing with.
I got timed
Best
out.
name for a kitten. Time to
no.
get in those predictions.
I would not predict me.
All cash is doubled this round, so make these choices count.
A name for a kitten? Oh, I
The
think both would
predictions
be
are
cute.
in.
Depends
Time
on
to
like what
get
your
it
preference
on.
in cat names are.
I mean, for me, it's the weirder the better is my sort of like rule of thumb for animal names.
Like falling off a log.
Whoever put that option down,
It was me.
kudos.
Next
Of
up,
course it was you.
only one can come out on top.
Yeah, the only animal I didn't name was Jake because he came with the name Jake. And so then it ended
It's
up
really
being
going back
Jake,
and forth.
Marzipan, Romeo, and Mercutio.
Shake and bake.
I mean, I think the only, like, aside from Sophie here, I named our
Why don't we
fish
see what's going on the
Umiko,
other side
our
of the
little
bracket?
beta. Because it meant, like,
It's
ocean
weird,
child.
but this is my job.
That's appropriate.
He lived really long for a beta fish, if I recall.
No
I definitely never had luck
contest.
with fish. I have
Yeah,
luck with the furry ones, not so much the fishy ones.
Yeah, I recall the horror stories of
And now our
your
last two
previous
contenders face
unintentional
off.
victims.
Yeah. I tried so hard to. It was not fair. Spent
Yeah,
so
I
much
know.
money on this like
The
$3
lead
fish
keeps
trying to
changing
make it
hands.
happy, and it just
Don't tell mom the babysitter's dead.
let's just say it took its
Yeah,
future
it's-
into its own fins. Which is kind of even worse
Money
than
if
something
you
else
guessed
happening
it.
to it.
Oh, you know what that reminds
Time
me
for a
of?
title change.
Have you seen the French film
Coolest
Amelie?
name for a blues
Oh,
singer's
yes.
guitar.
Yeah,
Get those
yeah, the
predictions
whole
in now.
part, like in the beginning, where her childhood, like, goldfish tried to, unalive itself, so it jumped out of its fishbowl.
Yep.
The predictions
Yep,
are
had that
in.
happen.
Yep,
Let's jump back to our bracket
just
for round
that
2.
entire scene was so great. Just the kids
This is
screaming,
one for the
like,
ages.
over the horror of what had happened.
Mhm.
Coolest name for
We watched Amelie a lot.
No one
in
thought it
film
would be
school.
this close.
You know, I used to watch it a lot
That was a
until
slaughter.
I made the correlation that the male love interest looked a lot like my sister's ex-husband.
Oh no.
Yeah,
That
Match to
kind of
determine our
it
finals.
made it
Damper on
really
things.
weird. Made it really
Former
weird.
teammates, will these two
Yeah.
answers be able to stay focused on the matchup?
I love how these names have absolutely nothing to do with anything.
I know.
That was
It
ugly.
makes them the best names, though.
So I should probably confess now that I had Strumpet and then I panicked and didn't have enough time, so I put Crumpet as my other
One last
choice.
switch.
That's fair. I
Best
should
new
have put
name for the
Worf
state
down
of
because
Florida.
I would
I
have
hope
loved
your
to have
answers still
seen
make
Worf
sense.
as like a
And
blues
now
singer.
the final face-off.
I would like to see that too. Oh no!
Oh no. Oh,
Clear
oh
call.
no.
You should not have won.
They brought their A-game
I
tonight.
really hope none of us in chat tonight are currently residing in the state of Florida. You have our sincerest apologies.
But who
Well,
walked away
one
with the
might
top
be.
score?
At least one.
So sorry. These questions are random.
Sir, you now live in the state of Strumpet. It is legal, it is binding, there is nothing we can do about it. Yep, there you go, it's Amanda.
I mean, to be fair, like, if we had state names like Strumpet, I'd bet a lot of us would remember the states a lot better.
Yeah, they had cooler names for sure. I mean, I'm sitting here in Maryland, you know?
Yep.
Maryland. Erin says that the cutest name she saw for a kitten was an orange sweetheart called Toast.
Toast. Oh, that's so cute.
SD, you can send it to, if you don't want to post it in the group, you can send to me, and you can send to Allie, and she can tell you her Facebook alias. Do you remember your Facebook name?
I can put my name in chat.
Okay. What are we doing? We're selecting a game.
Wasn't it?
I'm gonna have more and more of those brain.
I think we were doing fibbage next.
Yeah. Back. Yes. Okay. Simple tasks. I got this. I got this. Fibbage.
One day we'll have to play Monster Seeking Monster, but I don't know how many like requirements there are for players.
What's the difference between Fibbage 3 and Fibbage Enough About You? Do we know?
I don't think so. I really don't have any idea aside from maybe there's just like a different selection of topics.
Does anybody know in the chat?
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows.
Because we didn't do so great with playing a game that nobody had played last time, so I'm going to say let's go with regular Fibbage, and we'll check out the other one in our off time. And
yeah, we can
see
do
if
that.
See if it's something we want to do.
Gonna work out, yeah.
I'm so used to you guys knowing how to play that I'll remind everybody that if you have not played Jackbox games, if you're lurking and watching and you want to jump in, pull up www.jackbox.tv, enter your desired username, and then enter the room code, which is currently QHMV. And while Allie entertains you for a second, I'll put that in the chat box.
Yeah, da, 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 da. Imagine I'm juggling things, guys. Da, 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 da,
So convincing.
I can't juggle to save my life. I do not have the hand-eye coordination. Somehow I can manage playing like third-person, shooter games, but not juggling.
I'm so much better at video games than I am at real life. Like, so much. Like, even when we played Fogs and I fell off the cliff and pulled us both to our doom.
Truer words were never spoken.
Alright, thank you, SD. I'll pass it along to Allie after stream. And while we hang out for just a couple seconds and see if anyone else wants to join in before we play on, I do want to ask you guys if you have any interest in not necessarily live streams, but Allie and I were thinking about playing some games that like we paid for. I don't remember how much Fogs was, but we had a really fun, entertaining time playing a two-headed dog, essentially. Like, think of think of Cat Dog from the 90s, from Nickelodeon, right? Allie and I were each a dog, but it's one dog.
And it's less obnoxious than the 90s cartoon was, and 100% cuter.
It's very, very cute. It's a puzzle game, and we were wondering if anyone would enjoy watching something like that if we were to record us playing it, and then I would upload the videos, or we really could do it live, but I was really wanting to have game night be like the live with everybody. But if you think that kind of what do they call it, content would be fun, we'd be happy to record us playing these two-player games that unfortunately are not free, but which we are exploring over time.
You say content like we know what we're doing.
Oh yeah, I mean it's something. It's something. it's a thing that we put on the YouTubes. And
guys, the dogs have hats. That's all you really need to know is the dogs have hats.
Oh, they're interchangeable hats too. And it's the game is super, super cute. I strongly recommend it if you have someone to play with.
I'm nodding my head convincingly as if you guys can see it.
Oh, I saw it for sure. From a different state. Yeah, Aaron, it wouldn't be a live stream per se. Maybe we sort of are just thinking about this, but it would be, why are you calling me? I'm doing a live stream. Sorry. I have kind of a hostile relationship with my cell phone. It would be either a video of us, like you see us right now, our two little faces talking while we're playing one of these paid games, or we could do it as a live stream and you guys can chat with us and chime in and say, hey, you're doing it wrong. You know, you missed a thing over there and that. Or like SD said, which is something I definitely do, is something fun to sort of watch and have on in the background while you're doing other stuff. And oh gosh, texting. Just stop. No. I said no. Okay.
I tell you to turn your phone off, but I don't know if that's an option for you. I know.
No, they just said
for
sorry,
everybody,
forgot. So it's all good. Nothing important, promise. Anyway, we might upload a video at some point of us playing, and if you want to enjoy it, you're welcome to. If you want to just hang out for the lives, you are welcome to do that too. And
Yep.
that took us a long time to say, so let's get started.
Yes.
We have that talent of saying not very much for a long time, kind of like politicians. You know, they talk a
Oh
lot,
my
but
God,
they don't
we would
say,
make-
they don't say anything.
I'd say we'd make great politicians, but I'm not sure that's something that I would want
in front of.
to
Oh,
say
and
that
if
we
anybody
were
else
great
wants to
at
join, they
being.
can get in the audience at any
think
time. You
A
can vote
few
on
people
decoy
would be
answers
very
to trip up the
enthusiastic
players,
at us being
and you get to
politicians,
take
and a lot of
shot at
people would
guessing
not
the
like
truth.
it.
Let's hit it.
But no, that's not a career path I
Yeah,
would choose.
yeah.
This is round one. You'll get 500
I mean,
points
I'd
for
much
everyone
rather
you fool,
pretend
and
to
you'll
be
score
like a
1,000 for
defense
finding the
attorney
truth.
in the Phoenix World universe than be like an actual
Time
politician.
to pick a category.
Yeah.
Mm,
I mean, literally the first thing I think of when I think of politicians is when you had a word count to reach in high
First
school
question.
for an essay.
Promoted 2002
You know,
Oh,
and so
God.
you would just
Must
fill
claim
it up
offer $10,000
with all
to
the
anyone who
adjectives
would
and synonyms that you
Now,
could.
use your device to
Oh,
put in
like
a lie
the
that you
10-page
think will
papers
trick
I
the
had to
other
do in,
players into
like,
believing it.
college
If you're
English
stuck, for half the
composition,
points,
like,
you can hit the lie for me button
never
and get a
again.
suggestion. Do it already.
Yeah, I'm glad those days are behind us.
Oh, I feel like I know this.
Oh, if anyone doesn't know how to play this, it's really hard for me to concentrate on two things at once, but you basically make up something that sounds convincing. 2002.
Hurry, hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something.
Don't lie for me, I'll do it. I got it. It's not a good answer, but it's an answer.
Oh, did it not let me send
Okay,
it?
these are your
I'm gonna be so
choices.
mad if
Pick
that
the
didn't get
truth on
in.
your device now.
Oh no! Oh gosh, I see
Oh,
references
no.
I know.
Oh, yeah, it did not take my answer.
Either one of us could have
Oh,
easily
but I
played
think-
a game for 24
You
hours
know what?
straight
I
in
think
2002.
I got it.
Okay, let's take a look.
Yeah, I picked the answer that was very similar to my own, so I'm pretty
that was
sure
a
I
good
knew
one.
exactly what the answer was.
Man, I feel like Frogger every time I cross the street. Oh. Really?
Turok or not Turok?
Didn't we think
is the
that
question.
game was terrible?
Yep. The game was awful. But yeah, I was gonna try and write down name their baby after their game, but
Oh, that is
it
something.
didn't let me punch it in time. So
Hey, it's
Was-
celebrity
Yeah.
social media
Was
time.
Turok the one where we bludgeoned the Stegosaurus
I think so. That sounds
leg
like that
to
game.
death?
Celebrity tweet.
It
In
certainly
March
wasn't the one where we were a
2017,
dwarf
Zac
riding a
Efron tweeted,
unicorn.
Mama sent me this.
Oh, that one
Gotta
was,
love it. Heart emoji. What his
Ah.
mom sent was a video of blank. Okay,
I
enter your
can't
lies.
remember. I think it was Crystal something.
been so long since like the name Zac Efron is floated around like in the general
Hurry up. Use a
lexicon of
suggestion
things.
if you can't think of anything.
Is he even like still doing things?
I think he's been. Amanda might know better than me
Okay, which one is the
what
truth?
Zac Efron's been in.
I kind of want it to be this. I'm glad that somebody else can confirm that yes, the game Turok was awful.
Let's see how things shook out.
Yeah. I just happened to have it in. I bought a lot of games off eBay, and I think it came in that. Oh, that was a good guess, though.
See, I'm like, this would be the cutest dang thing.
Oh, kittens are always cute.
Kittens? Yeah. Ooh, trying to stretch out and not, like, ruin cables.
I love that my misspelling gives me away immediately.
Try this on for size. My mom sent me this
Yeah, I
video
guess
and
that would
asked
be
why
the
I'm
one
not
thing
successful
this-
enough to be on Wheel
That
of
would be a
Fortune.
great band name. Stompin' Grapes.
His name on Wheel of Fortune. I suppose that makes a lot of sense.
The grapes. Yeah, that's my brain trying to do too much.
Give me a category.
Cherry Coke.
Try this one.
Ooh,
For a limited
I haven't
time
had a
in
cherry
2017,
Coke in
cans
probably
of
a
cherry
decade.
Coke in China feature the face
In a
of
long time.
blank. Type in your lies now.
Oh, I got one in on time. Okay. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I bet I
Suki.
misspelled that.
The Smashing
Well, maybe
Pumpkins.
somebody will think that answer is Jules.
Yeah. Suki says that
Write something
Smashing
quick or
Pumpkins
use
cover
the lie
band
for
could
me
be
button.
Stompin' Grapes.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Oh, and Amanda says that Zac Efron is doing,
Okay, seek the truth.
would that be a voice acting thing?
Hmm.
"2017." I'm sitting here like, when was 2017? You know?
All right, let's see what you guys picked.
In the before times.
Fun-
I can't even. The only
Yeah.
thing I know about 2017 is that, like, suddenly my nephew existed.
Yeah, that was a thing.
That was a thing.
Oh, Amanda's got
great
good
lie.
ones.
Not your finest effort. The
What?
promotion was clearly targeted to kids.
Really?
Good answers, though, guys. Oh, Amanda takes a strong lead.
Ooh.
This is round 2, which means
Yeah, that
all
is-
point
that is a
values
big
are
lead.
doubled.
Oh,
Select
Aaron's
the
choosing.
Good category.
Oh, Aaron's going for the,
Here's a
the
question
bougie
for ya.
one.
Thanks to a 1482 law that's still largely
I thought about
observed
that
today,
one, but then I
the
was
Queen of
like,
England
nah,
owns almost
desperate
all of the
marketing.
country's blank. Enter your lies now.
So, fun fact, my grandma actually, in her youth, strongly resembled the late Queen. And
I can see that.
And yeah, and she
Finish
was
quick, or just
she
hit
was
the lie
teased
for me.
for it, and she did not like it. And I
Okay,
said, you
here
should
you
have just
go.
owned
Find
it.
the truth.
You know, I'd have been like, yeah, I look like the Queen, and I like the idea that she owns all the corgis, just thousands and thousands of corgis.
Okay, what did everyone pick?
Like, just an army. Just see see the
And
tiny
it was
little, like,
also...
uppers just, like, running over the hill.
Oh yeah, with their little short
Well,
legs.
that was interesting.
I see us great minds have thought alike.
All the me's. I am, in fact, property of the royal family of England. You all have found me out. Oh wow, I guessed that one.
Yeah, I did too. I was like, swans would be nice.
Oh, Allie takes the lead.
That won't last long.
All right, choose a category.
Oh, SD, when it comes up with... Oh gosh, it's me. Evil metaphors. I don't know. It's the first thing I saw.
Okay, here's your question.
I think we're
Peter
voting
Casimir,
on the screen that
financial
comes up
minister
with the
of
answers.
Slovakia, had an odd way of describing the social unrest
Yeah, I don't
sweeping Europe.
understand
He
like that
called
second
it a
screen
blank
either.
of evil. All right, type in your lies.
Financial Minister of Slovakia.
Yeah, just went with the first thing
Hurry,
that popped
use
in my
the lie
head.
for me button if you're
Okay, so the
stuck.
backspace and the enter button are next to each other.
Oh no.
Just gonna
Alright,
throw
find
that
the
out
truth.
there.
You gotta stop outing yourself.
No, yeah. Yeah.
Alright, you know, I'm just gonna go pick the one that I thought was the most funny.
I mean, like, I
And
am
what
a
did
very
people
good
pick?
speller. I am a competent, fluent in English person. but
Yeah, no, you spell way better than I do.
the tablet and the cold hands are not.
I could really
getting
go
along.
with a cheese Danish.
The void.
It
The
returns.
void. I should make us a little void screen for when the void has to come up.
Oh, you know, cauldron was a pretty good answer.
Casimir then went on to say how much he hates Mondays. Wait a minute.
The
lasagna.
lasagna.
Wow.
Is he lactose intolerant?
You know, so, like, the cheese Danish answer then wasn't really that far off from it, so...
Technically, they are foods.
Okay, pick a
Yes.
category.
To be fair, lasagnas are pretty evil.
Oh gosh,
you
I
know,
was just
like-
hoping you'd pick that one.
All right, here it is. In 2017, a charity shop in Swansea,
Okay,
Wales,
mhm.
had to put up a sign requesting
Unwanted
that people
donations.
stop donating blank.
Oh,
Write your lies now.
Oh. Just gonna throw that out there because, although the year would have been different, so maybe I should have picked something else, but whatever.
Again, what is 2017?
Hurry, hit the lie for
You
me
know,
button if you can't think of
I
something.
go with the lulls.
Okay,
We're all just
take
here
a
for
look
the
and
lol.
find the truth.
Turok, someone's still thinking about Turok. And if you can't see the answer on the bottom left, it is used napkins. Allie's head is covering it slightly.
Yep. My, it's
Let's see what
Is it
everybody
possible,
selected.
Amanda, that you might have disconnected? Or I know sometimes, like, it has missed my answers too when I wasn't fast enough.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't really have great advice for that one.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about Turok.
You know what? I bet this is... Yup.
All
read
those
it.
people giving away the same lousy book?
And watched
I
the
smell a
movie.
conspiracy.
You know, I didn't need to read it because the books sold themselves.
Oh yeah, you were at the bookstore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think you'd even have needed to advertise it. It was just everywhere.
interesting segue, but
Now let's come to
the
this,
main
the
actress
final
in the movie
finish.
Amelie
One final
played in the Da
question
Vinci
worth
Code
triple
movie.
points.
That's true.
No
And if I
pressure.
could think of her name, I would say what it was.
According to a September 2013 New York Times article,
2013.
you'll have to pay nearly $300K a year if you want to own blank near blank. Type in your lies now.
Sure, we'll go with this. God, I still love these little eyeball doodles. I know, like, some people have, like, a fear of, like, eyes staring at them, so I know this game is not for those people, but I like the designs of them.
Write something quick or use the lie for me
I'm
button.
trying to use a... Okay. I'm trying to use a punctuation. I'm sorry about
Struggle
that,
bus
Amanda.
is real.
I'd fix it for you if I could. The one Allie's head is covering is a guitar near Basetown. Oh, I guess you can all see it on your devices.
Ow.
Yeah, y'all could tell me I'm being redundant. Oh, these are some really good answers.
There, yeah,
All right, who picked what?
This is clever though. I like that. Haha! You know how hard it was to type all of that in that time?
Very hard, but I appreciate the effort you put into it.
Thank you. Thank you. Man, owning in New York, I can't even imagine.
It's probably
Wow.
ridiculous. Like,
$300,000 a year, more than 10 years ago, to own a hot dog stand in Central Park.
that's unfathomable.
I feel like cities like New York and LA are on just a completely
Oh,
different
hey!
spectrum of money than the rest of the
I
world.
was not expecting to win that.
Oh, did you win?
Yeah, I did. I don't know why it booted you, Amanda. I know sometimes the Jackbox servers can be really weird, especially if, like, the server is being overtaxed with a lot of people on it. But at the same time, I don't know what it could be. It's just speculation on my part.
Yeah, there's a lot of moving parts that have to connect to make these kinds of games work. Between the device you have, if it's updated, your internet connection, your provider. I mean, whether it's a full moon, I don't know. It's we just do our best.
Yep.
Okay, so I believe at this point, Allie and I were going to, since we've now each played the games that we wanted, we thought we would see if you guys had a preference between Survive the Internet, which is a little bit like Quiplash, and our tried and true favorite of Trivia Murder Party, which might take us a few seconds to switch over to. Y'all will enjoy a nice little swim in the void while I do that.
Always enjoy the void.
But yeah, if you guys have any preferences, your choice.
Yeah, I was what's really great about the Jackbox site is you can go back and relook at your old answers from previous games.
Can you
And
really?
I was I was looking back at the Survive the Internet game we played previously, and there were a few that I just started like snorting in laughter at. Like, it was so good.
Just Allie snorting at home on a Wednesday night.
I mean, it happens.
Today is Wednesday, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
it's only halfway through the week.
Yeah, my horse is on vacation this week, so my whole schedule is up in the air. Oddly enough, though, that's why I picked up a 3-foot-tall animatronic horse off Facebook Marketplace in the pouring, freezing rain today. You guys probably remember when For Real Friends came out with their butterscotch and s'mores, sort of life-size pony/horses. circa 2003, 2004. And I found one
Like that.
locally for like 25 bucks. And I'm going to take it with me to the barn next week because they work with, as I've said before, at this therapeutic riding facility, people of all ages, from small children up to veterans, and me, who falls in the middle. And for some of the small children, it's not really safe to put them on the horses. They just do a lot of activities sort of around them and involving them. So I thought, just as a contribution, I would pick up this for real butterscotch and just take it with me, and then tell my OT, like, oh, I brought my own horse. I'm good. I got this one. And but I think it could be a really valuable tool for them because it's a weight-bearing, interactive thing.
Didn't Tara customize a for real friend?
Yep, Suki was just saying that in chat.
Okay, so it was hers.
Yeah, that is our good friend Tara, aka used to be Livid Love, is now Candy Corn Snake, and she made Chief, and I got to ride around with her at Rhode Island. We got lost in Rhode Island with Chief in the car. And,
I've ridden with Tara before too, and we have gotten lost.
Okay, so maybe I'm not the common denominator there.
No, I distinctly remember her picking me up from the airport, and we were in cornfields before Tara was just kind of like, maybe we didn't go the right
you
way.
were in cornfields in southern Maryland?
Yeah, that's how far out we got.
Well, central Maryland. I mean, there are cornfields, but they should not be where you should have been.
I mean, they're not like cornfields like there are in Michigan.
Oh no, we saw so much corn when we went to the Ohio pony meet. I've never seen so much corn in my life. That was a great meet, by the way. I really enjoyed it.
It was
that.
a really good meet.
It was so great not to be running it. Like, I get how someone must feel at other events. I'm like, I'm not in charge of this. I don't have to do anything. That was wonderful. I don't know how many of you guys are planning on joining us next month at the Maryland meet, but we are full steam ahead, or full speed ahead, or both. Depends on the day. Some days we're out of steam. And that'll be coming up on us pretty quick.
Yeah, I got to get through inventory tomorrow and Easter, and then I'm like 100% focused on like the meet coming in the next
I'm already
after.
I'm already elbow deep in it. And we are going to survive the internet because that got the most and only votes in chat.
I mean, that would be the one that I would want to go with right now, so.
Yeah, we definitely haven't, we've only played it once. So, that is, let's see, play. And yeah, if you haven't seen Tara's custom for real pony, I mean, she like reskinned it and everything.
Tara's nuts for the type of custom work that she does. Like, she's really good at sculpting things onto ponies too. I've got 2 of her customs. Like, I'm pretty sure I have 2. I know I've got one with like this sculpted octopus on it. It's so cool.
That sounds like something that's in the periphery of my memory somewhere. Alright, our new code is ZCRI.
Here I am talking and not paying attention to like the room code.
My brain is just, like you said, kind of on the struggle bus. But no, I would totally look up her customs and stuff. She's a wonderful person. She's a great friend of ours, and she is a very talented artist, both in realism and ponies.
I can second this.
Yes. She actually motivated me to get into watercolor, and while I haven't yet, it's on my
You've gotten supplies.
I did. I got the supplies. But anywho, so that all explains why I was picking up a 3-foot-tall animatronic horse today.
Yes.
To bring it full circle. And I'm kind of excited about it. And if for some reason they can't use it at the program, it will be at the meet, and it will be looking for a new home. because it's not going to live in my living room any more than a month from now. All right, looks like looks like we're all here who's going to be here, so let's get started.
Okay, there's 7 of you who want to play. Looks like my dad owes me $10. Don't forget you can join the audience at any time.
Oh, I
was
love
gonna work
these
on a
like
spreadsheet,
really
but
old
yeah,
Windows
sure, let's
themed
play a game.
backgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm your host, Todd. And yes, that rhymes with bod.
My
So feel
world's
free to
on
call me
fire.
Todd
How
the
about
bod.
yours?
Before we begin, check out this quick tutorial.
Yeah, I like it and I never get
Hey
bored.
guys, what's up? It's PartyBoy7 here to teach you how to play Survive the Internet. So in each round, you'll get a prompt on your device. Go ahead and answer it. Those responses will then be sent to another player. The objective is to twist these words in the most ridiculous way possible. So if my friend Paul said selfie sticks are, quote, super dumb, then I would take him out of context. Say we're on a news site. Their super dumb would be an outrageous comment to what headline? Oh, I got it. Everybody then votes on whose comment looks the most absurd. I get rewarded for writing
I like
the
voting
twist,
for
and
most
Paul gets
absurd.
pity points for looking foolish. The person with the most
Yeah.
points at the end of the game wins. Okay, that's it. Thanks for
I
watching.
usually I
Please
just
like
vote
and
for the thing
subscribe.
that just makes
Please.
me laugh the
I
most.
feel so empty inside.
Yeah.
Let's start things off at a
I mean, there's no stakes here.
news site.
Everything's made up and the points don't matter.
Yep.
So you should be seeing a prompt on your controller. There are no wrong answers, so just answer honestly.
Ah, punctuation.
What is punctuation?
Ah,
You can
I
do
need
it. You
keyboards.
can do it. I believe in you.
I did it. I did it.
Yeah. I only have one neighbor, so there's only so much I can really say. We've been meaning to hang out for like probably 10 months. Life's been a little crazy.
Another player's comment has been sent to your device. Twist their words in the funniest way possible.
Oh god. Oh god, no! 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 I did it again. I did it again. I pressed the enter button way too soon. I'll just
Alright.
I'll just read mine out loud when it comes up. If you guys
Are we
okay
having
with
another,
that?
like, pumpkin butt day thing?
It's a pumpkin butt day. It is 100% a pumpkin butt day. For those who do not know, we were playing TKO in the fall, and I was trying to draw a pumpkin, and I got as far as some of the like curves of the pumpkin, and then accidentally hit submit and ended up with just an orange butt.
Well, here goes nothing.
Apple bottom jeans.
Oh god,
Oh no.
she would never.
Oh no, I've made a terrible mistake. I had a feeling that was your school too.
Yeah. Her nickname is Meatball.
I know, I was thinking about your neighbor's dog.
This is supposed to be first class cabins for the Titanic are now on sale. Just gonna put that out there.
Okay.
Oh. And yes. Yes. I do.
That one's very, like, you know, that one looks like it was meant to be there.
Is that what they make their stop signs say? Stop! Allie does not fear diabetes. Diabetes fears Allie.
Vote for
To
the
be
comment you
fair,
think
my
looks the
prompt
worst in this
was,
contest.
how do you feel
I mean,
about
who do I
being,
vote
like,
for? But it's
cuddled
up to
by
you.
100 puppies? And I was
Oh my
like,
God, I
yes,
would
please,
love-
I want
I
this.
would love 100 puppies. These are great, by the way.
Let's see how everybody voted. Audience, what do you think?
Oh,
Here's who twisted your words. They get some points. And you, the victim, get some pity points.
These are all so good. I
yeah,
love
pity
everything.
point.
You look like a fool.
The points don't matter, guys.
But the pity points do.
Here's the order of who I think is cool from top to bottom.
All right. I mean, the points don't matter. Yeah.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah.
Let's go to a job networking site. You're getting another prompt. Go ahead and be candid. This is our safe space.
Ooh. Oh, this could go a number of different ways.
Depending on which one, right? Oh gosh, what is that word? Now I'm like struggling for words. There we go. This should at least give someone something to play with.
I'm almost kind of glad that nobody's seeing the prompt question that I was just given.
Oh, we get different questions, don't we? No. Yes. It's hard to keep all these games straight, especially still being kinda new to them.
Yeah.
Man, Suki, I have never been cool. Not a day in my life. And now, in my 30s, I just own it.
Here's your clay. Now mold it into something beautiful.
Oh, I got a hard one.
I'm not even sure what to put in here for this.
I gotta tread a little carefully with this one.
I got nothing. Maybe you got, like, the result of mine.
Oh my gosh, I didn't misspell anything.
Ready or not, here we go.
To lasagna of evil. That would be great, Aaron.
Oh, I feel like I should know the reference and I don't. Yeah, I agree, Aaron. All right. I was gonna say, you can bring me all the critters. Appropriate.
To be fair, I wasn't given a lot to go off of.
This is true. Well, that's wholesome.
I'll have to tell you about that one later, Jewel.
Absurd.
Oh no. Should have known there was more to it than
No, I'm not going to talk about it like in front of people, but I'll let you know.
Oh, okay. I'm a little scared, but okay.
You know, speaking of like random critters, that prompt reminds me of one day at the bookstore when there was a mouse that came in on our shipment, and we did not realize that there was a mouse running around the bookstore.
Oh, everybody loves critters.
It got caught like on our video cameras, and my manager just happened to like look and see
Oh my
movement.
gosh.
And so there's like 30 minutes of camera feed of like both my manager and another employee trying to find
Let's see
this
what that round did
mouse.
to things.
Oh no.
And then the customers are completely unaware, but like everybody else is doing like stealth walks through the store.
With the
Yeah.
Mission Impossible
Let's keep
music
this
in the
party train
background.
moving. And go to
Yeah. I've also found dead
Web
frogs in
forum.
our store.
It's
Don't
the-
know how. But you know, like the Family Guy clip with Peter
Another
and
prompt is
the
headed your way.
shoebox.
Now please
I
get
felt
to
like
it.
that. That's kind of what happened.
That's only mildly horrifying. Okay. Suki, you have ducks? Oh.
Ducks are so cute.
Come on, baby. Let's do the twist.
No! At least it's not a reference to that movie we don't talk about.
Ah, yes. That shall not be named.
There, we have some things we have seen in common.
Mm-hmm.
Me and whoever wrote that.
Yeah. Whoever gave you your prompt.
Yeah.
Okay, you knuckleheads.
I
Here
had
we
to
go.
think a little bit on mine.
Which one is she?
I have no
Is
idea.
this something I should know?
Peter, the horse is here.
Oh, Jackie's really good too. Yeah, sure. Oh no. Oh.
Uh-huh.
Yep. That tracks.
Yeah.
Do your civic duty and vote now.
You guys are so clever. And hey, Jackie.
Hi, Jackie.
I didn't even see you pop in. But I'm also reading many things all at the same time on my end, so do my best.
Always good when you guys like pop in and say hello.
Let's see who got the votes.
You mean there's a... Oh, interesting, Aaron.
I'm gonna refrain from any political commentary this time.
Yeah, that's kind of why I stopped my line
Let's
of
check
thinking
out the
there.
scoreboard, shall we?
Wyatt is in the lead.
Let's end things at a photo sharing site. The points are worth double this round, so anything can happen. Okay, I hope you have one last opinion in you.
Oh no, I totally read that wrong. Now I'm disappointed.
Okay, we have different questions, right? Because I really want to comment on this, but no one's gonna get it.
Between two different options, one of them I thought said horse, but it
Okay,
actually
we have
said
different
house.
ones. We have different ones.
So
Okay, it's the last round. Go for the nuclear option if you have to.
Not giving me much here.
Spelling.
Same struggle, man. Just this tablet. Giving me things I don't know about and things I don't know what to do with. But Jackie, I will get in touch with you because meat prep season is upon us. And if you would like to be involved, I would love for you to be involved. We are
Does
just
this
starting
involve
to.
meatballs?
No, it does not involve meatballs. Okay.
Yeah,
you are
yeah.
just as bad as my father, who says, I went to the grocery
I
store, I went
tried.
to
See
the
how
deli
you've grown as
counter, they
writers.
didn't have any pony meat. That's the glittery kind,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
Oh, Bob Ross. Yeah, every time he goes to the grocery store, he sends me a text about pony meat.
Yeah, that tracks.
That's a mood.
Yeah.
That. You know you're old when you have no idea what modern slang means.
Yes, I'm so old now.
I don't know what the kids are talking about nowadays. I have reached my hello there fellow children, era. Or hello there fellow kids. Always ducks.
Duck shenanigans.
I mean, ducks do just kind of do what they want to do.
Okay, go ahead and cast those ballots.
I was so sad that my prompt was not horse party, and instead it was house party or pool party.
Yeah, mine
Like-
asked me where I see myself living in 30 years, and my first response was, I'll be alive in 30 years. I don't know about that. I get surprised
That's
every
pretty
day I wake up.
optimistic.
Gosh, I like a lot of these.
And here are the
A
results.
lot of these ones were pretty good.
I like how the audience just comes in the end like, pew!
Yes,
Aaron
a tiny
says-
little like punch.
Aaron
I hope
says
you weren't going to
the
run for
tick and the
political
talk
office.
are what kids
Are
are doing
what
these
kids
days.
doing these days.
They're making clocks,
Uh,
Aaron?
It all
Yeah,
comes
it's
down to
it's
this.
really funny when I'm like having doctor's appointments and they're like just trying to do little small talk and they're like, "Oh, so I was on TikTok the other day." I'm like, "I don't have that app installed on my
Congrats,
on any of my
you won.
things."
Now here's your
Mhm.
prize.
Oh, that was it. Okay. It was like, here's your prize, and then that was it. But
Yep.
yeah, no, we've gotten to that point where like I went to the dentist this week for just like routine stuff, and my hygienist was definitely significantly younger than me, and I was just like,
Oh,
what is time? What is life? You know, like we talked before about that day when you go from being addressed as Miss to being addressed as Ma'am, if you identify that way. And I remember that specific day. Grocery store parking lot, ma'am, and I didn't respond because I'm not a ma'am. I'm like 25.
this
What do
is
you
where
mean,
I
ma'am?
say, so I have to card people to sell them cigarettes at work, and some of them just look at me. They're like, "I'm old enough to be your father," and I say,
Not on
like
paper.
and I'm like, "What year were you born?" And sure enough, I'm like 5 years older than they are.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I took grandma, well, my dad and I took my grandma, my late grandma, to the casino once, and she was like 92. They didn't card me, but they carded her.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love
And
that.
she blushed and she laughed and she, I'm old enough to be your great grandma, and sassy like, and I'm just sitting there like, wow, I'm old. I went out for my 21st birthday for dinner, like with the expectation of like, we're going to a fancy place with, alcoholic drinks. And I did not get carded. And I said to the waitress, "Excuse me, I know I'm
Please
not
look at my
ordering
ID."
alcohol and that I don't drink alcohol, but if you could please pretend to card me for the next like 15 seconds, it would make my night." It's, yeah, and Suki, yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's the same case in Allie's state too, where you're buying things, you have to be carded.
Yeah, I have to card them. You would be surprised at how many individuals that are like elderly, like they get super peeved about it. And they're like, "I don't have my ID on me." I'm like, "How did you get here? Did somebody drive you?"
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's bad. You either have the people that are like really pleasant and they're like, "Oh, I'm so glad you carded me," like, and they feel like they're young and they're super happy that you do it. And then you have the people that are just like, "This is the biggest inconvenience. I'm clearly old enough to have a smoke."
And what is the point of getting mad at the person carding you?
I know.
Like, hold on, let me go
know.
change the state legislation real quick just for you because you're mad. I just, you get so much further in the world just being kind to people. Oh no, Erin got kicked out of a store in the Midwest because she doesn't look old. I
I was,
paraphrased that heavily,
wow.
but she said, "I was in a liquor store somewhere in the Midwest with a friend. I wasn't even buying anything, but because I didn't bring my ID, they wouldn't let me stay in the store." Well, what's it like to look young forever, Erin? Is what I would like to know.
I remember, speaking of being kicked out, after I graduated high school, I went with the French club to Montreal and Quebec. And one of the activities we did was we were like on a small little river cruise for the evening, and there was a room on the boat that acted as the bar. And I think at that point in time, legally, a lot of us would have been at the legal age in Canada to order alcohol.
Right.
And I remember stepping into the room without really knowing what room it was, and I had this guy immediately look at me, saw that I probably looked like I was 12, even though I was like 18, and just in a gush of just like French, like just shooing me out of the room. And it was like, "All right, bud."
Yeah, if you're comfortable divulging to the chat, you and I have quite a noticeable difference between us in person, and we have it's a vertical difference, and me being on a slight one end of the spectrum and Allie being on a slight other end of the spectrum, we have taken bets before as to whether or not she'll get offered a kids menu when we go out. And I think you're a lot better at predicting that than I am. But
Guys, I'm under like 5 foot. I'm tiny. I'm fun sized.
yeah, and I'm about 5'9", so yeah, basically about 2 of her makes 1 of me, and which it's fun.
That
Variety
just
is
means
the
you're
spice of
twice
life.
the fun, huh?
Oh yeah. I'm glad I stopped myself before I said anything else. But yeah, you know what? You just reminded me to add insult to injury. I was actually accidentally
Yeah, Aaron,
served.
I should be shorter than you if you are 5 foot. Actually, I think we have a picture of me and Skip at the Weber's cider mill. They had like a ruler with like feet and stuff marked on it, and Skip is standing there and I am standing there, and she is like super tall against this ruler, and I am like so under the 5-foot mark.
Oh, that getting a selfie with the three of us was a challenge because Skip is taller than me.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I sort
you
of-
can
I sort
really
of,
tell
like-
how small I am when we're all together.
But if it's a wheelchair day, you are taller than me. So live it up.
You know, I'll take my wins when I can get them.
But yeah, I was actually, you reminded me, I was illegally served by accident 3 times before I even turned 18. And then I turned
Well, that's
21 and they don't
great.
card me. But I
That's
mean,
fantastic.
I don't drink. It's no difference to me either way. But yeah, I was the tall kid growing up. And then one summer, everyone else caught up and I legit thought I had shrunk. It was the most surreal thing going back to school in the fall. It's like, why am I looking up now? And so, finally settled just shy of 5'9". But anyway, it looks like our hour and a half is just about up. I would love to thank you all for being with us this evening. It is kind of a different day, but we do try to switch it up and try to make more times and days available for different people to accommodate different schedules. And next time, we will probably go back to Fall Guys, since that's another popular one that I know you guys enjoy a lot, and now I associate you all with your little beans and everything, and I'm actually starting to remember it sometimes. So we would love for
Fall
us to
Guys
join you,
sounds like a
for
pretty
you to
good
join us.
chill evening.
Yeah. Again, it's a brain running on fumes kind of night, but we would love for you to join us with Fall Guys, hopefully sometime next week. We'll announce it in the group, and it'll be posted beforehand. I've been trying to do about 24 hours. I just need to stop talking. 24 hours before the stream launches. If you have any recommendations, any suggestions, any requests, hit me up. Let me know. But in the meantime, we are halfway through the week. Friday will be here before you know it. So everyone, please take care, be well, be kind to yourself and kind to others. And have a lovely night.
Yep. Bye, guys. Thanks for coming.